The mission of the SBCI is directly aligned with that of government, and that is to help businesses to grow, to create jobs so that people have opportunities, access to credit, cheaper terms, longer terms, to enable them to get down to business, to grow their firms, to grow employment, and to have those thousands of young men and young women being able to go and work in their own places, in their own regions, in their own localities, and contribute to life, to society and to our country.
One of the things to note is that the Strategic Banking Corporation of Ireland has a whole of country remit. It's not, we're here in the Docklands, but this is for every part of the country. And to be successful, it has to work for every part of the country.
What's envisaged is things like discounted interest rates, long-term loans of up to 10 years, long-term working capital loans, specific provisions of loans to refinance SMEs with existing facilities for banks that are leaving the market.
We're bringing 400 million euros of new fresh capital to the market. That capital is longer term and lower cost, and the benefits of that longer term, lower cost funding will be passed on to SMEs in the form of SBCI loans. The main benefit is a lower cost of funds, and that discount could be anything up to 2%, depending on the situation, depending on the bank, as they are taking different approaches to this. But overall, we're helping to reduce the cost of funding, but also to enable SMEs to put in place longer-term, more stable capital structures. So we're offering loans for working capital with a minimum duration of 2 years that are an effective alternative to overdrafts, which tend to be very short-term. And it's a question of trying to help SMEs move to a more stable and forward-thinking approach to their finances. The funds are going to be available from the banks from the 9th of March. However, the banks are also open for discussions from the next few days onwards. We've tried to keep it as simple as possible. There are a number of small extra steps that an SME would go through in applying for an SBCI loan in terms of some of the information we need to gather just to confirm that they're an SME and to deal with some of the state aid aspects of what we're doing. But by and large, it shouldn't be any more lengthy or onerous than a current application process, and we will work over time to try and make it as efficient as possible.